managed to find another one.
Yo, look at him, dude.
CNED manages to get two.
Oh
He's gonna go
my.
exactly what he was planning. There is the res, and he will.
Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day. In this video we enjoy the best plays and moments from VCT EMEA Stage 1 between the long-time kings of the region, FNATIC, versus the Turkish super team, FUT Esports. CNED versus DERKE. This game, my friends, will be legendary.
Wow, he is already off to a flying start.
A flash came in from downtown. The TP from DERKE got control over backside, but there's only one player that they're trying to root out of position, and they had nowhere to go. Good paranoia usage as well from Boaster that's gained FNATIC the site. And now, a 5v3, that's the reward. As it looks like FUT are going to be very quickly trying to make their way back through. Damage done by DERKE!
Okay.
And somehow, one right click, 2 kills, and a 3-piece for him. FUT's retake, just a one-man disadvantage, but they haven't got control over Heaven, and fighting for it could come at a heavy cost. It's only Mr. Fallen going up there, and he needs to go quick to reunite with these players that are set up to take the site.
And Leo setting up a stun as well, trying to put some of his players into position. Find some of these fights, time starting to tick down again. It's just the trap just thrown at them. DERKE wins one, but the trade again is immediate. Boaster caught reloading, maybe in a little bit of trouble, still finds one more. And now it's left into that 1v1 scenario. Chronicle with all of the information and the time on his side as well. CNED just looking for that final fight, trying to bait him in, and it just isn't working out. I don't know if there's going to be any chance of him winning this. Chronicle plays it perfectly, and they're going to have all the information here, but they're going to actually try and execute off this.
A beautiful flash. I mean, it's pushed him off the angle to start with, and now no fallback for CNED. So quickly dealt with, but DERKE is traded out. This time, Mr. Fallen is going to plant his boots firmly in the ground, and he's got backup cracks up top. Only 10 HP on Mr. Fallen. It should be an easy kill, but it's the trade they'd be looking for. Mr. Fallen still grabs his third. They know Boaster's down below. The spams are good. Too good, in fact. Leaving Chronicle alone. Another clutch for him, but this time the odds are definitely stacked against him. The spike is not planted, and, well, if he wants to take this to A, he's got quite a run to go on.
Yeah, I think this is just a save. Like, you look at the finances that are currently in the hands of FNATIC, they don't have anything to play with. That was a 1v1 clutch in the end, with the round going FNATIC's way. He's still going to try and walk back up. I don't know what the plan really was. There was only
getting low, man.
Seconds, like you say, Tom, and well, FUT aren't panicked. They've got 3 players towards this site. Still on the back is Mr. Fallen, who's been spectacular. He might need to be again. And captain 3K in the previous round. 15 seconds left. They've got to up the pace. And oh, that's a little bit of a whiff. Do they expect this extra player? Yes, they do. The ult will give them the information, but if this spike is denied planting any further, the round will already be gone. All Mr. Fallen needs to do is find a well-placed shot. Not a single one lands.
DERKE left 1 victory.
It's all FNATIC shots that are landing, leaving DERKE, well, in another fairly unwinnable clutch. Boaster's low, and he's one away from a Viper's Pit, but the time's ticking.
Yeah, I don't even know if the Viper's Pit would be useful. To try and put it in here would be almost just given an opportunity for them to kill him, and Chronicle's reposition has been sublime. Like, so many angles to check.
That was an insane shot, man.
First shot, it's going to be an immediate trade.
And there's the third spotted as well. Great information to play off of. Stun is through, and so too is the TP. DERKE with the flash. Here's the swing and the rolling thunder, but CNED could still get out of there. Oh, he waited so long, and the value was massive. Shot not going to land from cracks. Diving out of Heaven, but he's on site to help out his teammates. Now the swing is good as Leo falls. But FNATIC are elsewhere. The spike might not be. That's the real problem. It's down on the floor, but the flank is through. And DERKE could almost sell this. He's up in Heaven. They think that's what they were waiting for. That's the flank that was coming through. But there's another element to this. Chronicle has a 1v2 in front of him and an opportunity to step turn. The second player.
That was so close,
just
bro.
about
What a run
clinches
back
the round
Rex,
for
dude.
FUT. A few times set up these flashes supportively on the Yoru. I'm a big fan of it. I don't think we've seen it hit so far. We won't see it hit this time, but DERKE grabs himself the kill onto Alpha, slows down the push completely, but no one saw DERKE TP'd out.
Even still though,
DERKE
managed to find a second player while going through!
Holy
Again,
shit.
this man just takes
Ace?
over. The Turkish
Yeah,
youth
there is,
has
kid.
become the dominant force when it comes to VCT
These new
EMEA.
Turkish players are
DERKE
insane.
looks
in
to
my
try and
fan.
close this one. He's up against Chronicle on the other side. Spike dropped to the deck and still waiting for that rotation. Chronicle looks like he might just try and hit a timing through this smoke. He doesn't really have any utility to play with, just looking for any advantage he can find with the fading of that utility. But the fact is, it's going to be easier said than done. He does manage to deny the ace at least, and now tries to have a 1v3 of his own.
I like his idea as well, standing in front of the orb.
30
but retrieving the
seconds
spike is going to be a tough task. He has to clear all these angles, and it's not about them swinging him, it's about the time it runs down. He's actually quite quick on picking it up and moving towards the site. No denial attempted by FUT, who are just waiting for this plan to come through. Krax, yeah, he has his nade, but he can't use it. He's not in the position to. They just didn't want to give him individual fights. Paranoia doesn't hit. Chronicle still ready to duel, and now has the info where both players are. Boombot on its way. He's going to let it go past, but has to shoot it eventually. And now they know. They've got that idea grouped up again. FUT take the fight together. And that's not a fight they're likely to lose. 6 rounds guaranteed at the half.
Waiting to try and fight for this. They're already going to spot the utility of DERKE as they try and make their way through. It's a little bit risky from Krax, knowing that he had that supported play. And DERKE's now managed to find another one.
Yo, look at him, dude.
CNED manages to get 2.
Oh
He's gonna go
my
back
God,
closes
bro.
around on his own.
The GOAT.
CP be a much quicker play. Showstopper used in response. That's going to be fired off towards main. 2 players on the site. They know Yoru can see them. Decoy still to work with, but DERKE goes in on his own. He's got Alpha Blast backing into trade, but there's another player on the backside. Paranoia gives it away. Ada Captain now has to try to hold this position while his teammates are on the way miles out of combat, and this swing, it's hard to predict for Ada Captain as Alpha picks up another. The spike still hasn't been retrieved though. With a bit of heaven control, Mr. Fallen
30
doesn't have
seconds
any
left.
flashes actually. I was expecting another Sky Flash to pop through, but they used it to confirm there were no players around screen to get CNED into this position so he could try to fight his way back through, and while he'll have one hell of a fight on his hands, has to pick up another 3 after that opening pick. The spike is now planted, and there's players all over the place. Clearing these angles with an op is an absolute nightmare.
Look at this guy playing, bro.
First of this 1v3. They're moving back though. It's gonna go all the way around. I mean, the timing could catch them off. Why would he be going heaven at this point? Surely the guy's playing to defuse the spike. Instead, he's going to have a player with back turned with no idea. Never mind!
You almost got the timing, bro.
Started tingling just in time. Missile round as we see Krax making a little bit of noise, but the rest of the team going elsewhere. He's either going to be cutting off rotations and maybe originally selling a little bit of a fake, but now he is in a lot of danger. But the potential could be massive. Players unaware of his position, easy kill, and now they're expecting the B play to come through. The rotates come over, leaving DERKE all by himself on A, and sure, Krax falls in the end, but here comes the rest of the attacking side. DERKE has a gate crash now. He's just put it online and trying to grab one.
Oh, he flashed himself too?
Yeah, had to. Caught himself with a flash. CNED is going to be looking to try and mark the site.
Here.
30
The
seconds
fake
left.
out, not really fooling anyone. Now getting into the after plants, definitely not going to be easy. They've managed to push that a little bit further forward. CNED not connecting the shots either, but with a couple of players slowed, they're just going to try and pressure onto them. And the trades are immediate. It leaves it onto Chronicle again. We've seen him many times in these clutches, and it isn't going to be
to be at least in their head, testing heaven. Leo's waiting and not hitting his shot this time.
Not looking good for FNATIC, man.
On Boaster. He's been hitting the aim labs. Let's see the results. Paranoia's through, hasn't caught him.
Oh, look at Boaster, bro.
Was insane. Make it away. And because of that, the numbers still stick towards FUT. I think Boaster did a fantastic job holding down that push against the world. But it ain't over yet. A lot more to be done by FNATIC to see that 7th round on the board.
For spotting out of DERKE as well, that's going to make things a lot tougher for them. Chronicle on the fight, doesn't have any real chance of a trade, and now DERKE has to try and do it all. The flash is good, it's a disappearing act, but he hasn't traveled too far. The Viper screen makes it a little bit more of a ruse, not much though. It's just being realized by FNATIC, but they're yet to pull a rotation. In fact, DERKE is going to be left all alone. They managed to get so close to the setup. He now has to try and go huge. And again, it's just going to be the one and done. He has to get out of there, especially with that dimensional drift. He's going to be so important for the retake.
Oh, going to use it already before Spike has even been planted, just securing this control for his teammates, finding the utility. The decoy even used to break that trap as well. I love this. Now DERKE is on the backside. No flashes, no decoys, no gate crash. Has to commit, has to fight here.
Got a captain, dude. That was insane, man.
Dime to eliminate Boaster. And Leo's the last man standing. Big clutch for this man, but only the one to be found.
They're playing so good, man.
There's always another guy.
It's always Krax.
FUT putting their eyes on this B side. The challenge will come to Boaster yet again. He's been good. Always able to get his ones or even more this time. There's the first. The Cabbages on their way. He's just about evaded the sprays that were coming to him. A little bit of damage sustained. Reposition towards the back site. Not spotted. Where's that player gone? He's found him eventually. Trying to cast him back to the shadows where he belongs. FNATIC.
Do you believe in FNATIC come back, man?
2. And a hard clutch for FUT to close out this map. Mr. Fallen and Yedege, though, look, 2 players you don't want to underestimate in these positions.
No, I'd say, again, today, Yedege, again, one of the biggest prospects, but he's already here. That's the thing. It's like, normally you talk about rookies to the league being good soon. I feel like in EMEA, they're all pretty much good now.
30 seconds left.
There is a player trained in, though, if he tries to make his way past Heaven. It would have to be a bit of a misstep for them not to spot him. Well, I guess Boaster goes down, but it's an immediate trade. Stun there again from Leo. I feel like his utility has been... This is such a gamble from FUT to go in with just 15 seconds left. The stun as well being thrown out. I don't think they have enough time to get anything done here. They have to go, and they have to go right now.
God,
the spike already dropped on the ground is problematic. CNED needs to grab it.
There's no time. There's no time. There's no time. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I think he has.
Oh my god, bro. What the fuck was that?
I don't think you're going to see it closer round than this. The trap.
I never seen that, bro. It's the first time I don't know if had time or not.
1 versus 2. A round that could have been won on time alone, and FUT have played it to the very last margin. Only he stands in their way from taking this map home, and he has to go pushing into it. First kill is his. Down to just the 1 HP. And just look at where Yedege is playing from. He still has a snake bite that he can use, that he could throw on if they go anywhere near that spike. That bait is there. He spotted him up close, but just opts to try and fall back. His position has been revealed. And of course, for DERKE, he has to go pushing.
Well played, man.
Absolutely nothing. This round probably should have gone the way of FNATIC. But once again, FUT pull out some magic.
Unbelievable. And you know what, Tom? They should have known. They killed the guy towards spawn.
I don't know. I think if FUT play as well individually as the last map, it may not matter that their comp has flaws.
It's strange, isn't it? Krax's KO, for
bro,
example,
my mic
is
broken, bro. My headset is broken.
Here comes the Sage that we're excited for as well. Hello? Does anyone hear the steps? He's got a silencer on his boots. Somehow, only able to pick up the 1, though. Good response by Alphier, and the fight comes in favor of FNATIC. 3 versus 1. Only Mr. Fallen left. Almost got the smoke in hand. He won't even find the kill on the trigger.
And they got a
better start to this
good
map,
start, dude.
Going towards this A side, which I won't say has worked fantastically well. FNATIC will have a good idea. CNED, though, already in. Yedege already in, but it doesn't even matter.
And this kid is so
Alpha's
good,
managed
bro.
to find both opening picks, and again, now the time starts to tick. They're going to run through this into the oncoming storm that is FNATIC. Well, let's see what that Odin can do in 25 seconds. He's at least going to get 1.
1v4, man.
20
but
seconds,
yo,
it's not over in Doma just yet, but it might be. Look at DERKE's position. His timing, not quite good enough. So the spike will now get planted.
I was worried.
With an Odin inside tree, that's wall bangable as well, but he does not want to go into tree. Instead, stepping forward and right into the waiting arms of DERKE. No way Mr. Fallen could expect him to be there already.
A long walk back to retrieve. And actually, okay, I'm surprised CNED manages to win that fight. That looked like a surefire victory for DERKE. And now they actually are going to have themselves an afterplan.
Yeah, managing to wall it off as well. Guaranteeing no swing in from the spawn and got Heaven covered. Post plant with these weapons, so much scarier. One player unchecked in a position that they don't clear, but oh, Yedege! What a
These guys
shot!
are so good with the shot.
I was surprised he even swung, but of course Krax was there to help out, and they both found a kill. The slow up top, the information revealed as well. And that Odin spray isn't going to get a thing. They know that it's there. They're not going to be in angles where he can spam back for free. FNATIC go for a save. Round 4 is the fruitful one for FUT, and it's only going to get better as they drop another weapon out of the hands of these defenders. CNED close by to try to hunt down that final man standing. For Leo, holding onto this rifle isn't everything. Oh, okay. He's managed to drop CNED. Okay. Looks like he will be safe. Well, it looks like it'll start with Alpha, who's already forced out of position, but they're not looking! Never mind! Krax lands the jump and takes the kill with a Viper's pick committed.
Yeah,
this could make it very difficult to hold on to post plants.
We have 1 more orb for Krax.
Oh!
And that's what he's going for. If he gets this, he's got res online. So this can turn things back into a 4v4 scenario. The problem is, I believe the res will be within the pit, which is it's not something you might want to go for. Maybe just got to wait until the later stages. DERKE, I don't know if that's exactly what he was planning. There is the res, and he will immediately trade it.
Beautiful, DERKE. Beautiful, my friend.
A little bit awkward in the execution, but he gets the job done. It's left all up to CNED, and well, he won't get anything more than that initial kill. This sneak through from AdaCaptain could be everything. If he gets the timing right, he hasn't spotted where this player is, but there's only one spot that's left. Even still, though, Alpha's going to get one. And now the Cavalry arrives, but they don't know that AdaCaptain's managed to get this far. It's a problem once again for FNATIC of just losing where these FUT players are. Even still, though, they've managed to turn it into a 3v3. And FUT are going to try and go back again with 25 seconds left.
Well, they've got a lot of space on Yedije, so it makes sense to capitalize, and the wall allowed them to cleanly disconnect, well, bar the player out of captain who got caught on the other side of it.
Do you expect him to be here this soon? That's the bigger thing.
You shouldn't. Although the fact that they've rotated and given it up, perhaps. 8 seconds. If the spike is caught crossing, it's over and done with, but it won't be. The timing just isn't there. Cracks just about gets there. A wide swing could end the round here, and now the spam is close.
Oh my god!
But just a little bit off. And in the end, the punish is there. Boaster could have just won the round.
Oh my god,
instead, FNATIC have to
dude.
fight back in a 2 versus 3. Cracks waiting away on the site. Point of contact will be him. Yedije swings after to get the kill. Tree held by Mr. Fallen. There's
What the
almost
fuck,
no
dude?
rifle. A little bit more exposed, but the Nanos have bought time and the rotations have come in. Alpha finds the first lockdown, comes in, and look who's close. Leo, ready to catch them. And the Viper's Pit coming through very deep as well. That's going to be hard to get back into after the lockdown pulses.
This is so risky. Goes for the last second push through.
God.
It's going to be the catch, but that is huge. That single kill and CNED coming alive.
Timeout.
There is Mr. Fallen going. He's committed that. Mr. Fallen using his ult to go for a late game flank. Now they just use their slows, their utility to keep these players in position while Mr. Fallen threads the needle. Leo already down. Another for Mr. Fallen on the flank. And that has slowed them possibly enough for CNED to find the opportunity. One more player. He has the dash online, but he doesn't get to use it. Alpha Year's too quick on the trigger. And with plenty of time left, this round's going to FNATIC. Very tough hold for him. Door open. 2 players committing. TP comes in from Boaster. And DERKE is playing Ring a Rosie. They should hear the steps, but they haven't realized. Mr. Fallen saves the day, keeps it winnable for this Ida FUT. And another kill out of Yedije gives them the advantage. The ult used by Boaster leaves him on the back site with 12 seconds left. They have to really pick up the pace. And it's the B site where the plant will come through. 8 seconds, 7 as it's planted. And that denial seems almost impossible. Leo does well to find the first, even spotting the next player, but the shorty, with just 22 HP, it would be enough. The reload has to come through, though. And the captain running. He's miles away, just now making it as the defuse is already half, and it's being stuck, but AdaCaptain suspects it.
Bro.
Just about tying it up at halftime, 6-6.
To start going back in the other direction, which is exactly what they do, which is where CNED is. You put up your human turret to try and delay them that little bit further. The reposition, now they have to try and go back, which involves, again, still the problem of the wall. They haven't solved problem number 1, so they have to try and run away from CNED and look in the corner. It's just waiting, but they do manage to get the kill. That's at least giving them something. 15 seconds left on the clock. Mr. Fallen is still here.
Oh my god, Spike is dropped, Spike is dropped, dude!
Dropped in the open. It's all falling apart.
Holy shit, bro.
The FUT pull out a perfect pistol round. If he gets more than one as a solo C site anchor with a Bucky,
Yeah, man, this can happen,
I'm gonna be both
This can
happy
happen,
and sad.
God, please don't allow this to happen.
Actually,
man.
kinda safe
He needs to die
because-
first,
well, never
bro.
mind, never mind.
Yes,
No, there was
that's what I
no
like to
safety.
see, man. The guy with the Bucky,
well dealt
with the Judge,
The
with
way
the
back through is
Odie,
not going to be easy.
they should
Closest
die.
player is Yedije. Okay, well, they did catch
Best.
Alpha unaware. Closest player was Yedije with a Bucky in hand. Now some upgrades to the players coming behind, and they might even funnel them in towards Yedije. I mean, where are you going to go? In FNATIC, you've lost control over this. Where's Yedije going to go?
No, he
Right.
wants
Going
a
right
better
back around the door.
gun.
Yeah, he's going to grab up with his team. I
He
like it.
does not want to play on the retake with a Bucky. See that though, he's not waiting at all. Leo will take him out, the trade immediate. Keep things even. Boaster. Paper walls for him to spray. He's gonna take
Yo,
down
look
all
at
three.
Boaster, bro. Never mind, bro.
leading the
Odin can
charge
stay,
as they'll win
dude. That's
themselves
clean.
the bonus.
I think FNATIC are already going to be set up here. Yedije wants to get ahead of it. And it's off the trap. He grabs his kill and he's back out. Beautiful play.
Yeah, that's such a smart setup from them. And oh,
Look at him, bro.
Another
Yo, Alpha
headshot
solo.
connected through the wall. He's always a man to fear.
so good,
Peek
bro.
out from Leo.
Look at him,
Deep
bro.
as well. He's basically headshot every single player. He might not
Headshot
necessarily get
machine.
the reward of the numbers, but he wants to try and hunt them
screen,
down.
bro.
10 seconds remaining. This round is already over. The question is, does CNED get to finish his dinner? Because he is not wanting to let these remaining players of FNATIC survive. Alpha in the corner will at least remove him. Leo's caught another. I don't know how they've even survived that long. But
It's
both
happening,
kills
bro.
at the end go to Cracks.
Timeout.
Look at where Alphayer is. That guy's miles away, looking to catch rotations from A, but they've grouped up together. The only risk they're willing to take here is the flank that's now being spotted. Ada Captain in a known position. Perfect snake bite, but impossible to follow up on. Chronicle has to swing out. Hello? He's...
I think he knew he was dead either way. They just wanted to see if he could survive in the corner, but it doesn't work out for him, and now they're all being picked apart. Alpha left to try and clutch this out. Meets a shotgun on the other side, does land the first headshot, but again, the trades
much
are
money
so
for
quick
FNATIC,
from the side of FUT.
Even if they lose one, Cracks has
30
res to
seconds
fall
left.
back on. No
Alpha's
ultimates in
one away
play
from
for
the
FNATIC.
lockdown.
Alphayer could have his lockdown if he finds one, but even the position to use that right now would be tough. Alarmbot's covering his back at least, so he's got a safe spot for the time being. FUT getting ready to go for their fight. They've just popped a heal to bring everyone back up to full HP. Out of Captain again with the snake bite. He's been good on them so far, but Chronicle punishing player after player. Leo's there to back him up as well. This is looking better for FNATIC.
This is huge.
Keeping
This is huge.
essential control. If Alpha can hold this position, I don't think they can even get this spike diffused.
God, Alpha's
Well, if he
insane,
takes
bro.
out the whole team, that's another thing. Mr. Fallen down to
Chronicle's
60 in
low
time, running very, very low. Another kill comes in.
God,
By
bro.
Chronicle. The swing was there to see if the defuse was being stuck, and just about in time, FUT will get it across the line.
They clipped him.
Happy point for FUT,
be
my
surprised if he aces
friends.
this round.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I really wanted to see map number 3, dude.
Players already moving it
But
towards the
FUT
other
is
side.
just
FUT,
too good right now, man.
advantage to play with, but up against the
Everyone
Vipers,
is
pit and
playing
the
the same on
showstopper.
the
It's
same
scary
day.
time. CNED now.
Look at CNED, bro. What?
He falls anyways. Picked out of the sky by Leo, and the Vipers pit seems to cement
Yo,
this round.
this game is
2
so
versus
good,
4.
bro. I don't want it to end right now,
Do have the
man.
res. That's the only
go,
thing.
FNATIC.
There's not really a position where
Spam it.
he can use
Sorry, FUT
the
fans.
res.
Sorry.
All the players are in pretty awkward positions.
Oh, he almost had
Never,
it. He
never
almost
listen to
had it.
Mitch. I'm sorry, Yedoj. That was your biggest flaw. Like, if you've seen Mitch's predictions, you should know that it's never a
come on
good
now.
idea.
Come on now. Enzo would have hit it. I'm just saying.
Liquid will win this time, I swear.
All right.
Okay, 12-8.
The same problems they had, although I say that CNED's already
a good
pushing
man.
directly in. They don't want to allow this to get into an afterplan at all, but Boaster's done well. CNED caught in the corner.
Oh my
He
god,
should
bro.
be dead here. There
Throw
should be
more
no
things, bro. Throw more things.
But he's
You
only
still
gonna
got
get
a kill.
one. And now out of
Spike
Captain,
down
the main
A.
thing is the time. They're going for that plan. If he can somehow deny it, there would be
Yo,
hope.
out of Captain, he
Instead,
likes this, bro.
He's gonna have to try and pull this off, and from behind, slowly walking through comes
Yeah, he's
DERKE.
dead,
No
he's dead, he's
expectation
dead.
there.
Timeout.
You got the night
No way back now. 40 seconds on the clock. No map control.
This is
Time
the
to take
round,
those
man.
fights.
This is the
Paranoia is
round.
already going to be burned
much
up
money for
from the
FUT, bro.
defensive side,
Fnatic
so
win
limited
this.
in terms of the reactions. The
They
spam
go to
puts
a
Mr.
team.
Fallen down to 8 HP, and here comes the
30
push.
seconds
left.
DERKE sprinting around as they're deafened by the nightfall, and he'll grab 2 for his trouble. Almost the third. Cracks just about
Cracks
holding
has
on to
res.
control. They need to take this site. They don't want to offer him the ability to pop a res and make this competitive again. But on their way forward, they will be walking into almost all of FUT with 12 seconds left. We need to see that spike hit the floor very,
10
very
seconds
soon.
left.
The cross from FUT as they attempt to
my
deny it.
God,
Watched
he
by Alpha,
couldn't
but the
miss
shot
this
is missed.
shot,
Here's
bro.
the swing up close, and he'll
got
land
it,
his
he got
shot.
it.
4 seconds. Spike has to be planted and almost denied.
Jesus,
CNED
bro, that
gives
was
his
so
life for it, but it's
close,
not
bro.
worthwhile. Leaving it in the 1v3 for Cracks. He finds the first. And a player up in front through the smoke. One more for an ace to close out this map.
for real,
To put
bro.
FNATIC in the dumpster, but he won't.
Oh my god, my friends, we are going to your team.
Streaking
Baby.
together these attack side rounds at the last possible moment. This is going to be a full blitz in. Paranoia already used. That's his sign. In he goes. Where does the rocket get shot? It's going to be a gamble wherever he fires it. Player down below. He spotted him, and he's out for free.
Same player.
Big kill for DERKE. The site now taken by FNATIC. There's a bit of congestion still there, but the spike will be planted.
Practice still has
the
res,
overtime looking possible, looking doable. This man CNED needs to be the spanner in the works.
Yeah, the res still available, but it's whether they can find a spot to use it. That'll be Mr. Fallen back. Operator not being able to land that shot. CNED already tagged, so this Blade Storm's going to be much more difficult to get value from it. In fact, Leo puts him down immediately.
We are
Chronicles
going
there
to
as well.
your
It's
team.
happening again.
We are going to
Take us
overtime, my
overtime.
friends. Epic comeback by FNATIC, dude.
But somehow, they always turn up.
of the big things is not having an initiator to play through. They've cleared it this time.
Oh, they finally
spotted him, not going to fall twice to the same mistake.
Time I've ever
FUT with
seen
the opening pick with the B side control. Here comes Boaster, big gun in hand, and well, a tough position to try to get value from because they can spam right back at him, and there is the real problem. The counter spams, the kills with the lurk from FNATIC captain on C. FNATIC have fallen apart on this defensive round. FUT rightly pinpointing the weakness as the B side catching the kill on the way through and leaving them with next to nothing.
Count down the
Alpha
low
even down to 19 HP and caught by a player further back. The snake bite.
Yeah, 90 points for FUT, my friends.
Well, the cam just got destroyed as well, giving away that
35 seconds on the clock, my friends.
They know the wall is down now. Looks like they'll try to angle their way towards this side of B.
There is a trip here, dude.
A couple of times, the Bucky last time, and now they'll punish him for
what? Yo, what the fuck was that, bro?
He gets a kill.
Yo, there got the showstopper.
And find another, but ends up going down. It's keeping the numbers even, but with the kills acquired, DERKE has a showstopper online. 12 seconds left, and it's time to go. Showstopper, where's it committed? The slow keeps him in position, and the shot from CNED makes this so winnable. They have to plant it here and now, and here come the defenders flooding.
Look at this guy playing, bro. Fucking goat. Oh my god.
CNED down to 43 HP. Boaster upgrades to the
Boaster,
kill to keep FNATIC alive.
He killed the goat.
It's chaotic. But in the end,
yo, this is amazing, my friend.
You've got Boaster standing up, almost like flexing on CNED, and it goes to CNED, and he is just laughing.
Timeout.
Information to play with. There's the smoke down. Boaster's going to make the call. He's heard it. His own smoke goes through, but it won't do much. Wall up, denies his push around this side. Plant is secured.
Spike planted.
They still don't know where Boaster is. I think that's going to be one of the bigger problems if they do go to back site to take that control, but we can see FUT move elsewhere. It's a mid play.
Yeah, again, it's just such an obscure plant that originally Boaster's position had so much value. Now, though, it's going to be revealed. Wrapping back, you got the counter paranoias. Again, just buying time. That's the only real goal at the moment for FUT, is to try and slow this clock as much as possible. Snakebite is going to do that. Chronicle throws one down in counter, but again, the spams can still be there. Already, he's managed to get it to half, though. And now they're worried about Boaster. He hasn't let go of him. Mr. The last second has jumped in, and now it's left all onto Alfier. He can't quite correct it.
No way, bro. There's no
way. The IGL is the hero for FUT.
This guy is the hero, bro.
Attack round.
Or the villain.
Timeout.
But if they take a step up on Mound. Oh, he almost had the chance. He almost did.
Just for a second,
just
bro.
In time. FNATIC get close. They make noise.
Oh my god.
Now they're running away. But from the rotation,
God has a
Tom,
plan
it
for
almost looks like they heard
man.
that, and I think that was the intention.
Yeah, I think the idea is to try and bait them away, but when you have the slows on the other side of the map, you don't really need to. CNED on this one.
Yo, God has a plan for Chronicle, man.
Damage, but now that execution begins again. Snakebite downs on both sides. At a captain trying to thread the needle, but it's Leo to take him out. Again, CNED's going to hit a wallbang, but it doesn't even matter. They've got the entries that they needed. Yedajay is still here, maybe hoping that he can do something on the spam. No, he actually goes above, does some extra damage onto Boaster, but he's got to be careful. That's an Odin on the other side. Snakebite's used again to try and deny him, but now it seems to be in favor of FUT. As the FNATIC roster almost look to just try and escape. Find a passive angle to spam from, buy extra little bits of time, but again, the trades are immediate. Chronicle hasn't been spotted, he's trying to wrap around the other side, it's left all onto the leader. Boaster with only 17 bullets, he might just run out, has to go for the reload, but they haven't even got close to half yet. They're just trying to bait him in, they're trying to kill him. They know that that time is ticking and eventually
GG!
The job done. It is a victory that they've never managed to take before. But there's a first time for everything.
Revenge must taste sweet. They sat across the stage on the international scene in champions facing their EMEA comrades, facing FNATIC. Is on its way. The Mosh on site will force them into some awkward positions.
Oh my god. Look at this kid, bro.
He goes for the high HP player. Wanted to get rid of that.
But look at this kid.
Even still, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Welcome to VCT, my friend. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will enjoy the best plays and moments from VCT EMEA Stage 1. Between the new roster of Team Heretics, debuting their new Turkish star player, FUT, versus the legendary organization fighting to secure their third win, Team Liquid. This game, my friends, will be legendary. Oh my, here we go. This game is going to be insane, my friends. And Team Liquid playing Sunset.
Because for now, it's a defensive side Yoru on a map that's not commonly played.
And there could be some drawbacks to it, but Nats doing well to start this out. Picking up the first, but falling after just one. And that's going to leave them in a tough position on Team Liquid, having to pull back, waiting for a long flank coming out of Mystic and potentially Kiko as well. That plant should go down without too much contention, just some pot shots here or there.
Wood is playing KO, man. Interesting.
Where Heretics take it and decided to move things in this direction. Trap destroyed. They know there's one player, and they're propped up, ready for the fight on the back of the flash. Nicely handled with Mystic already down, drawn into
eyes on this guy, bro. This guy is
very clean.
I think he's insane, man.
Now they just gotta stop the defuse.
Yeah, that's the thing. From this point onwards, it becomes so difficult for Liquid, needing almost a hero play. The Mosh is going to create an awkward position, but it's not good.
Okay, man. They start well.
So they're saying that Kiko's still trying to hold some pretty aggressive positioning, a strong dart.
Almost got a second, man.
But it's only going to be a trade. I guess
was
they're trying
close,
to
dude.
deny this plant as much.
Oh, he stopped the plant, he stopped the plant. No time, no time, no time.
On the ground. Somebody needs to get on it
Oh,
now.
no time, dude.
The timer is gone. Yumpy's
Yep, is insane, bro.
Unbelievable display from Liquid. Insult to injury with Boo going down. Alongside the ulti taking away a lot of the abilities here. Team Liquid
Oh, it's so blind, bro. Good flash.
Paranoia perfect with Mini Boo sliding in and securing the site. The plant goes down, and it looks like they'll wait out this KO ultimate. Utility on Team Liquid looking okay for the way through on Mystic and Enzo, but they're going to have to pack one hell of a punch to get this one done with Heretics really hunkered down.
Yeah, it's definitely looking problematic now. Losing a player before you get into the retake's always going to be tough. Again, though, this player in the corner is caught. Flash a little bit delayed, but Yumpy's doing well. He looks like the retake king. The problem is his teammates falling all around him. Benji with a late lurk through the back, and now Mystic.
Benji's so low, man.
Again, looked solid
Time is
last
low.
week, but winning from here is going to be pretty damn tough. Nobody peeking. Cam even thrown out late into the round just to make sure that he can't be defusing. And in the end, he's just going to try and fade away, but Benji is
Beautiful shot, man. He's so good with these shots, dude.
Immediate response. I think it was always going to be tough for Liquid. I want to see what response they have. And straight away, you're going to see an immediate use. I don't know if that was blind, but Riens has just taken out Nats. That leaves this B side so open.
Well, he headshot him with the second pull, so nice and easy. Lucky almost. I didn't think it had hit. The return, not quite so lucky. Nothing found on the side of Team Liquid as Heretics claim.
They basically got the knob for retake, man. Not looking good for Liquid.
Very difficult to deny. When you come in as defenders, defusing that is a death sentence. Well, they're just going to smoke themselves off. Look at that, Benji allowing the decoy to go by. Deep flash. That tells you Benji's not here, but Enzo's ready for it anyways. First is found. But here's where we get to see the difficulty that comes along with defusing. Now, the spike is out in a bit of a corner that does give a wider angle to work with. Nice thrash through, player in the corner detained.
Oh, Riens, that's insane, bro.
Goes in for 3. The defuse is only half, and that's not close enough.
Timeout.
Rounds on the board. It really isn't going well for them, and they're going to have to try and play from a
But I want to see Wood, bro.
With a lot
I'm
of
excited to see this guy play, man. He's so young and so good, man. So versatile, too.
All banged by Mystic. He had all of that utility used from Heretics to clear this site and confirm that wasn't being spotted from, but spams through the smoke. Ultimately, will claim the kills and the
Yo, these guys from Heretics, man, they shoot strong, man.
Oh, wow. 3 quick kills in the round.
Individually, they are
like the question is,
so good, man.
can Enzo get exits? Because a 1v4
Only
is
Enzo
too
left,
much
1v4.
to ask of almost any player.
No money for Liquid.
He won't get the first.
7-2.
Timeout.
Discussed in the pause. Let's see what the adjustments
It's
are.
4 again.
It's still 4 players on A. Can they deal with Mini Boo this time? Surely.
Okay. Hey, man.
Thunder's Fury chasing
But they got
them
traded,
down,
man.
and it's traded out. Flash is good. Turn the players' eyes
They
open.
got destroyed again,
That is a
bro.
disaster.
Yo, this is
Enzo got
over,
the
dude.
one.
Not gonna
That
lie,
player's
man.
brought right
Don't play
back
Heretics
up.
on this map,
Whip
dude.
Behind leaves them with nothing to fall back on. A devastating display from Team Liquid as Team Heretics.
That was what I wanted to see as well.
Yeah.
Just having the player on
Yeah.
short to re-peek afterwards and catch them. I can't. I'll be honest. I can't believe Heretics did it again. Just so you know, I can't believe that they've just gone towards this elbow position. Like, what was it 4 rounds in a row? They've gone for the same fight. And this, as I said, I think.
Ben
it's very
Chuchu, my
common for
friend.
the Sunset
Spike
team.
planted.
I'm not surprised even
Let's see if
after
they can
losing it
win this
last
pistol,
week,
man.
that Heretics
But
have
honestly, I
had
think this is
to
over,
come
bro.
back into
Even
this
if they win
map,
the pistol,
especially
not gonna
one that
lie.
we haven't
Heretics is
seen
just too good on
Liquid
this map,
play
dude.
since kickoff. And that was a narrow victory. Oh no, sorry, a narrow loss to Koi. So they've got themselves an afterplan, a position that's definitely winnable. They need this pistol.
That they absolutely do. The aggression hasn't worked out with Kiko falling as well.
Yo, next map, next time, guys. Don't pick Sunset against Heretics, okay?
Starts with the first, and now we're left with the last. Just Mystic, 1 versus 3, spamming through a smoke. But
11-2-2, my friends.
This seems so messy at the moment from Liquid. And we're just fighting one by one.
He's still alive. He's still alive, man.
They've done a lot of damage, but even
everything is going their way too, man.
They've taken so much in return. A 3v4. I don't know. I think we just go on to the next one.
Yeah.
If you have to. Yeah, mentally, that's where we're at. Let's see if Liquid can pull us back in. 10 rounds in a row.
Next map is Bind, bro. Nets is insane on this map, so.
Not even rifles to play
Enzo
with, just the
also
one.
likes Bind.
Big play needed by Enzo. Big mistake needed by Team
Oh my
Heretics.
God,
And it's not
bro.
gonna
Yamp
happen.
is so
The
low.
first is found.
Mystic is low
Combo
too.
spotted, taken down. Now 4v1 with 25 HP.
GG.
The last shot finally finds its mark. That is a 13-2 start for Heretics in this series, and a fantastic debut from the young gun of Woot.
Yeah, he had an absolute field day. He's up there with the assist.